Hello viewers, thank you so much for joining me on this channel. When I was in medical college, I had heard a story that has remained with me till date. One of the most famous general surgeons in our college had a habit of inspiring us how to study, and he had a very unique approach. He told us that if you want to spend your vacations in fancy places, in fancy countries, then you need to prepare. You need to study just a little bit more. You are all bright students. You are in a medical college. You will be successful. Success is guaranteed the moment you stepped foot in a medical college. But how successful will you be? How grand will your vacations be? How enjoyable will your life be? That depends on how much you are willing to prepare. This channel is dedicated to preparation, but it is also dedicated to the travel that comes along when you prepare a little bit extra. I won't lie to you, I did do a Wikipedia search before recording this video, and Wikipedia tells me that I was born in the 33rd largest urban agglomeration in India. Long story short, I was born in a tier 2 city. What I want to say is dreams of studying outside India, even in competitive fields like medicine, are not restricted to people born in big cities. Even if you are not born in a big city, you can still reach out to your goals and you can achieve them because all you need really is functioning internet. Internet is the great leveler. I managed it, and why would you not? This is not a motivational video. I'm pretty sure you can motivate yourself. This video simply documents my journey. When I was preparing a little bit extra, I realized that I would have to travel to Glasgow and to London. On both occasions, I traveled via Dubai. In the course of my preparation, I found myself applying for a passport. I had never thought I would require a passport because I had never entertained the idea of traveling outside India. Not only did I apply for a passport, I also had to apply for UK visa, all of which is a complicated process for a person like me. And if you are having any doubts regarding these issues, I hope I'll be able to address them in some of the videos I've made. This YouTube channel is not all things for all people. While I am not aware of what success means on YouTube, I do know that I do not want to make a channel which rambles on without a coherent message. This channel basically documents my experience regarding how I prepared for a certain exam, and that exam involved traveling outside India, and it also involved appearing in English language proficiency tests. So if you are an MBBS student with expectations of doing well in your ENT exam or pursuing ENT in your post-graduation, then maybe you'll learn a thing or two from the preparation videos. If you are traveling outside India, maybe you will learn a thing or two from the travel videos. Or if you are appearing in an English language proficiency test, then maybe you'll enjoy watching the English language proficiency test videos. This isn't all things for all people, but I do hope that you find answers to your questions in some of my videos, because this channel is made by someone who found many of the answers that were bothering him on YouTube. I hope the same for you. This video is not just about describing what my YouTube channel is. But yes, I do want to tell you what this YouTube channel includes. It includes my experience about MRCS ENT, it includes my experience regarding traveling outside India, and also my experience regarding occupational English test or the English language proficiency test that I took to prove that I can communicate effectively in English. I have made separate playlists which include videos pertaining to each of these three issues. This particular video will feature in all of those three playlists. You can choose which sort of video appeals to you by clicking on those playlists. In this video, I'll provide answers to one question each from each of these three topics. I am extremely grateful to everyone who has reached out to me with questions. Some have reached out on Instagram, some on Facebook, some on WhatsApp, some on Telegram, and some have reached out in the comment section below. I just want to tell you that if you do comment below the video, I reply to it as soon as on any other social media platform. The question that I want to answer pertaining to MRCS ENT was particularly interesting. Somebody asked me if clinical experience is required to pass MRCS ENT OSCE. This is a very interesting question because I had categorically mentioned that the only thing one needs to apply for MRCS ENT is a primary medical qualification. In other words, if you have an MBBS degree, then you can apply for MRCS ENT. However, while you are eligible to take the exam, it does become particularly difficult to pass MRCS ENT OSCE, which is a clinical exam. It basically tests your clinical skills. So it does become slightly challenging, but I don't think it is impossible. Maybe you can watch some of my preparation videos and you'll be able to do well. Coming to the exciting topic of travel, many of my doctor friends use the opportunity to appear in an overseas exam to explore a beautiful foreign country. I did not really do that. I went all by my lonesome to Scotland to appear in MRCS ENT OSCE, but I had some amazing experiences. One amazing experience was when I was waiting for my flight after security check-in in Glasgow airport. A gentleman was sitting near me and he was sitting a few seats away from me throughout the wait, and we were waiting for almost 5 hours. The flight was delayed. I could hear this gentleman talking on the phone, and the person he was talking to was telling him, if you see an Indian near you, make sure you sit close to him. And this gentleman was not from India, but it was a very interesting experience and I loved it. I don't think I would have experienced this if I never traveled outside India. By far the most viewed videos I've made are pertaining to Occupational English Test. Occupational English Test, or OET, is an English language proficiency test which has four subtests: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. Each of these subtests have their own unique challenges. Listening has the challenge of listening to an audio only once and typing the answers while you're listening to the audio. So you have to pay very careful attention to the audio, which will be crystal clear but will also be in an unfamiliar accent. So it is challenging to listen to it, pay attention to every word, and simultaneously ensure that you write down everything properly. In OET reading, the real challenge is if you go and read the options first, you can end up confusing yourself. My suggestion would be just read the extract and read the question. Try to come up with an answer without looking at the options. You would you would find that this approach would make life very easy in terms of OET reading. In OET writing, it's particularly challenging to write a transfer letter or a discharge letter in a certain format that we are not familiar with because we don't need to write so much correspondence in our day-to-day lives as doctors in India. However, if you divide the writing task into modifiable part and non-modifiable part, memorize the non-modifiable part and keep the modifiable part simple but logical, and adhere to the word limit by including everything that is relevant and excluding everything that is irrelevant, then you'll be good. You'll be able to pass OET writing. If you're in doubt whether something is relevant or not, better to consider it relevant and include it, but make sure you don't go beyond the word limit. In terms of OET speaking, my simple advice would be relax. Just relax, read the task and speak slowly, deliberately, but not too slowly. Don't worry too much about your own accent because everybody speaks with one accent or the other. Just focus on speaking in a at a reliable speed without having to restart sentences too often, and just be calm. If you are calm, OET speaking will be a breeze. I did get a message from a person who said my advice on OET helped him pass OET, and that really made my day. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it worthwhile. In this video, I have tried to help you understand how to navigate your way around this channel. If you are here for travel videos, you will find a travel playlist. If you are here for OET videos, you'll have the OET playlist. And if you are here for MRCS, then you'll have an MRCS playlist. This video will be included in each of those three playlists, and I hope you continue watching my videos. Take care.